Something ain't right with you. It's not right with you guys. Still sitting up there, like, ready and waiting. Bet you won't get up in time for school tomorrow. To get her where she needs to be on time, and then you're gonna blame her and tell our daughter it's her fault she's late for school, like you always do. So we'll just sit and wait. Mm-hmm. They're still like conversing about like, I don't know why they're mad at me. I have no idea. That's what's so crazy. They're mad at me because I live here? Or because I made it possible that they can't watch me anymore? Somebody explain it to me, because they won't. They just want to yell at me. Call me names. Make it make sense. And I keep telling them, they're not making sense. It's because they're freaking out. So they should gather themselves, take a break, regroup, problem solve. No, they'd rather sit up there. 3 grown adults. Middle of the night. She's got babies sleeping in there somewhere. Yelling. Not giving a fuck. Make that make sense. Please, because she don't get it. She's justified in what she's doing. Are you? Have you been able to see through the rage during this whole thing? At all? Because all you're giving is rage. No afterthought. Nothing. The world is consistently creating people like this. I was one of them at one time, very much so. Say one thing to me, man, I would pop off. I have a fire stellium. 5 placements of fire in my chart. All around me. It's not easy to tame. I still battle with it. But these motherfuckers have helped me in terms of learning to be calm, learning to be more patient, chilling the fuck out. Because what could I do until I had enough evidence? What could I do until I could prove that his ass was over there? Nothing. I had to be stalked and basically like hunted in my own home for 10 months. 9, excuse me. 9 months. Constantly. And they're mad at me. We could talk about it. I haven't told him too. Has I'm sorry just not even crossed your mind? And that's who's raising my kid. Not by my choice. And I don't think for much longer. At this rate. I don't think for much longer, I don't. Are you seriously coming over to this side? That's crazy. This is when somebody's ego has taken a hit. And he will do whatever he can to try and build himself back up. This is also a person who has continuously done whatever he can to create a narrative that never happened. Which means he lives in his own little pocket, in his own little bubble, of reality that doesn't exist. Because it didn't happen. That has effects on your mental state and your psyche over time. He's probably completely unaware of that because he's in a delusional reality. Curated for him. So he can be in control. Now let's get real. Most people who hold on to this type of control dynamic and try to enact these type of tactics have had really rough childhoods. So, and she's got to be the same. They couldn't control what was going on around them and in their day-to-day, so they make stuff up to soothe themselves. I don't know. A lot of people are like this. Most of us have some type of mental, I hate the word illness, but we are gaslit constantly, not by people in power. Look at what we're going through right now, in terms of, it's alien-ish, Trump and all of his nonsense. One day it's one thing, next day it's another thing. They're rewriting history and blah, 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 blah. It's constant. We're all a little crazy. He makes sure to go the extra mile. And then go and take part in immoral, corrupt tactics to take down the women in his life. That seems pretty common too. I've told him many times, I'm not your mom, bro. But they don't see it like that. They're seeing through a certain tinted lens of trauma. And until they're ready to take those glasses off, you can't get anything through to them. People don't want to heal. They don't want to feel the pain. So, please explain to me how it makes sense to turn around and just inflict pain because you're in pain. Unconsciously, most of the time. I mean, I will personally say here, I've had consistent relationships that don't work. And I'm tired of it. Because of that, I have chose to try and figure out what is going on within me that is attracting these types of relationships. That means you gotta ask yourself questions. You gotta be curious as to who you are and why. I mean, is anybody even feeling anything besides rage and anger? Can you, the viewer, tell me the last time you felt excitement? Or did you put it in the box of anxiety? You know, a lot of the times we confuse anxiety and excitement because they're pretty close. We've just been so programmed to accept anxiety as a normal mental riding state. Well, I have anxiety. I live with anxiety. Do you? Or were you told that and you weren't... Nobody sat us down and explained feelings. That's why we're here. On this planet, in this dimension, however you want to look at it. We have them to use them. We've been programmed and brainwashed to not. And to just be mad at each other. Take our shit out on each other. Divide groups, people, whatever. Start war. That's not what we're supposed to be here for. It's just not. But boy, we fall right into it. Because then you get into your parents' trauma. And their parents' trauma. And their parents' trauma. And it's handed down over and over and over and over. We call it tradition. Put a little bow on it. Make it sound like it's cool. It's not. Once I learned about this, one of my biggest goals turned into what can I do to make sure my girls don't have to inherit the same shit. And I've worked really hard. And then this motherfucker makes sure to just eliminate everything he can and instill his own fucking trauma right back into her. Why? Because hurt people hurt people. And we hurt our kids. And it goes down and down and down. They can talk shit right now, I guarantee. And we'll get more people that understand this and agree with this than this. Like I said, they're mad. Defiant. They don't want any help. Don't call me out. I'm not this. I'm not that. How about you chill the fuck out? Listen. Once again, she don't know me. She has no reason to have a problem with me. Yet, boy, she just spitting venom. That's your trauma, baby. Your mama's trauma. Your daddy's trauma. Don't take your shit out on me. And she chose to. So did he. And I'm fucking done. I've even been nice in the mix of it. Like, I can't. I should have had the, I'm not going to beat myself up about it. Should have been handled earlier. Should have had more, like, forethought, I think it would. Something like that. I don't think it's 4. I think 4 is before. Anyways. Eagle vision type of planning here. I got caught up in different moments of this, and not to make an excuse, but they fucked with my head. Especially her boyfriend, because he was the main guy. He was he was given direction. And he acted it out, and then probably, freestyled different things in there too. Like, they fucked with me. And I have a problem with that. Now, I would never do that back to them. It's not my style. But there will be balance in this. Not by my hand. No. When you go and do the shit that they did to somebody that you don't even know, first off, and then you find out they may have believed this dude the entire time. Very well. He's very smooth. Charming, if you will. Believable. To me, it don't take much to see that he's yeah, I don't get it. It's obvious. He's got a lot of friends. Are they his friends, really? Who knows? He just likes to talk a lot and tell every single person about me. Everybody. Why would that be? We're not together, we ain't been together in 10 years. Still to this day. Why? So he can keep that narrative strong. Because it's not the truth. Truth is solid. So he needs multiple people to establish his truth. Like mine it's there. He's gotta have all these different, like it's fake truth. They didn't see the shit. They have no idea if you're telling the truth or not. But if you're believable, could call him a con man. Be a great car salesman. He wasn't always like this. At least when we got together, he was very sweet. He was very caring. We laughed a lot. We had fun. And we were very much in love. That was a short period of time. Shit changed. I don't know what happened for it to change like that. Because you know, when you're living life, you don't notice these things. You just all of a sudden you're in one place in life, and then you're in another real quick, and you miss it. You know, sometimes you wish you didn't miss it, so you could have fixed things about life, you know. So I don't know what's happened within him, or it was all fake what he showed me in the beginning. One or the other. Seems to be common, I guess. Mirroring somebody. What's really crazy, here's a fun fact. You put in my birthday, you put in his birthday, in the Kabbalistic tree on this app. It's called Kabbalah, I think, online. Well, not online, but through the App Store. The purpose of our connection is this mirroring experience. Guess what our daughter's name is? Weird little thing there. Blows my mind how that happened. But it proves that she was supposed to be here. You know? She is our mirror. Really. I'm just gonna stop right there. He's done whatever he can to make sure she doesn't mirror anything of me. Just him. Now, of all the things I've just told you, does that sound great? It worries me. But then I had to stop worrying. Honestly. Because I think he utilizes worry. He wants emotional reactions from me. Not even gonna go into why. It's a whole different video for a whole different day. See, I've spent a lot of time studying this shit. Learning about it. And living it. And loop after loop after loop after loop. Cycle after cycle after cycle. You start to notice shit. When you want to feel your feelings, and you're in the midst of a feeling, and you're like, oh my god, blah, blah, blah. What just happened? He's trying to shake the place too right now, because he don't know how to handle himself hearing this shit, for sure. Loop after loop. Outburst after outburst. Then you get the feelings into play, and you're feeling them, you're noticing, you're like, oh my god, I'm really feeling this. I'm allowing myself to cry. Well, what made me cry? What did just happen? And what sparked that? What triggered that? And who started the conversation? Most of the time. Call me, tell me things like he was asking for help. Wouldn't take any advice that I had. None of it. And just called me so I would be worried about her. That's really what it felt like. More times than I can count. There's an exchange there. Until I said no more. I'm not going to use her as a weapon or a tool against me to get some energy grab anymore. And that's when you took her. This last time. Again. Because I didn't do what he wanted me to do. He likes to punish me when I don't do what he wants me to do. And that's over. And they're probably still up there mad about all of their shit. I would have come running, knocked on the door and said, I'm so sorry. I mean, we're talking serious shit here in terms of the legal aspect of this. I don't want to die. I personally don't want to go do all that. I will grovel. I don't want them to grovel. I'm just giving an example of like how bad I would feel. If there's nothing getting through, there's nothing getting through. Just mad. I'm not just gonna lay down. Take their shit. Alright, I'm gonna click off this. Scrolling through this. Document. Record. Stay calm. Keep your chin up. All in due time, it all works out. Peace be with you.